back in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 65 yards.
So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jamison Williams,
his second touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On 1st and 10, Donahue. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Donahue trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz.
Touchdown, Panthers! An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Donahue. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career of this rookie quarterback. His guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Throwing on 1st down. Donahue. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sims.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the driver will get at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Herbert able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Donahue got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. And the Rams had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road, but now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Donahue trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And a dangerous throw there, as that's knocked down and incomplete.
trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw on third down, Donahue. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Donahue. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up third down.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. On the give, this is Harris. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Harris. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
They'll run on first down with Price.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Price. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first down, they'll stay with Price on the ground. To about the 40-yard line. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Herbert. That's
That's number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Herbert throwing again. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Herbert now. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But the Rams going to take over late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On first down, Donahue. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Price. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
To throw on second down. Donahue.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
On third down, Donahue. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, Donahue. Firing quickly, but it's
adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw on third down, Donahue. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They hand this off to Harris. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Price.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From his own end zone, Herbert over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Olave over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, Herbert. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Price.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. L.A. set to take over again on offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He gets this one to Johnson.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, not sure. That's batted down and incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Chase Young,
a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his. Back now here on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today as close to automatic as you can get. 9 out of 10. This will be 3rd and 19. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Price.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's a run with Price.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now here is another interception.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here with Price.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive court?
And my goodness, another interception. Oh, he shifts past him.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. It makes it a little bit tougher for him.
A give up the middle to Price. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Straight ahead with Price.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Going right back to Price.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.